All right, we're live.
All right.
With a common denominator.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man.
Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Yeah. Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
All right, we're live.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Duo live show here at Learn Crypto, your one-stop shop for stock and crypto technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and news. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And if you want 24/7 access to the Todd Father and myself, check out patreon.com/learncrypto. My name is Nick Hellman, aka Crypto Hitman.
I am Todd Butterfield.
Well, some exciting things going on in the markets today. Stocks are currently down pretty big. Dow down 270, NASDAQ down 200, and Bitcoin has shown a few red bars. So we wanted to pop on here, talk about some of the positions we have. We're not going to give you the finite stop level that we have because that's for our private group. And talk about where we see the direction of both stocks, Bitcoin, and altcoins going in the short-term future. Anything else to add to that, Todd, before you take a look at the normal Bitcoin, ETH, and BNB charts, and then we'll see what's going on in the chat box.
Go ahead for 1 second because I'm adding the chat box to the show, which we haven't done in the past, but I'm trying to do that right now. So give me a second. You keep talking.
See what's going on over here. What's going on, Zimmy Jim? What's going on, Kenny Sky? Ben Freed. Yannick. Yannick, look like you are new to the show. Haven't seen that name in quite a while. And Joe C. Hope everybody is doing well. We are doing pretty good. We have closed profit trades on Cody, Solana, Floki, and others. We are still in profit trades on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB. And our private Discord did just buy back Cody on the bullish divergence. I will actually even show you this since you guys haven't had all the trades on Cody. Let me do a share screen real quick while Todd's messing around.
I'm ready to go. Boy.
All right, you ready? I don't know if you guys can even see my chart. I don't know what screen Todd has up there, but I am trying to share the screen here. As you can see, we did buy the bullish divergence on Cody here at 8.8 cents.
So I'm having system issues, I think, now.
Oh, gosh, always something.
No reason for that.
Zimmy Jim says, Todd's mic is weak.
Yeah, it's not quite right here. I've closed a lot of things, so I'm not sure what we're going to do here. Dang. Are we better now? We've made some changes, guys. That's why we're having a couple issues here, because I was trying to add some more things to the broadcast. Let me close a few windows here. I got most things closed. That usually keeps us good to go, but right now we're having problems.
He was obviously said Wyckoff Spring just came in. Expected a bounce or maybe continuation to new highs on this rally. Martin Max King said Nick is lagging. Yeah, that's on Todd's and bringing in the Zoom. Kenny Sky also said Nick is slow.
As my mic should be a little bit better now, I think, as long as we don't have an issue here. So. YouTube saying we don't have enough, got a problem with YouTube, so. Hold on, I'm trying to fix that. So Todd says, or Ben says Todd is good now, so I think we're better than we was. Let me take over here for a minute.
Usually it's me being laggy because your computer's trying to process the Zoom call as that's how I'm going through. So we might need to look into what you said, closed tab. So it's either you have a RAM issue or we're going to have to upgrade the system in order to be able to process the video.
Yeah, something happened a few days ago. So let me take over here. Let me go through a few things here. SPY chart, if you can see that. As you all know, I was a little bit long around that 406 level. I mentioned that on quite a few of the broadcasts. I'm still long that. I got about a $9 loss here. Technometer didn't really get oversold on this last sell-off the last 2 or 3 days. So that's a slight problem. I was showing this dotted uptrend line, hoping we would recover. I mean, where are we at now? We got 236. Dow's down back to 362. So I was hoping for a little bit better close than that on the SPY. Again, we're not getting that. So let me go back. We've got 30 more minutes to go. Here's our Bitcoin chart that we've been showing. Not much really else to change here. Technometer is back to 41. That is as oversold as we've been really since the lows. So I think we could turn up somewhere here and just have, another 1-2 to the upside, which let me go to the Elliott wave count so you can see that. I tried to add the chat box here on the broadcast here, see if anybody likes that. You can see it here now. And we've got our social media scrolling, etc. Just trying to liven up the broadcast a little bit. But you can see here on these are the labels I've been showing. We bought the wave 4 low there at the green arrow. I thought we was doing really 5 waves up to 28,000. Still could be that. It still could be the red 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside, which means we're bottoming right now. And again, we're going to need stocks to do that. If we're not bottoming right now, then what's going to have to probably be the count is we grab the blue, put it on top of the white, and then we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4. The move up to 25.2 was a completed 5 waves up for the blue. You can kind of see what I'm trying to say there on the blue. So the 5 waves up blue ended. We've done an ABC down here where we're at. Maybe get an ABC rally back to 24.5 or something. And then maybe another sell-off down to that 21.5 level. I could still see that if we stay sloppy here over the weekend. So again, we'll watch that. Let me pull that blue back aside. Still isn't really my preferred count. I still think we could be doing a 1, 2 here of the wave 5 up. But we're going to have stocks. Stocks are going to have to help us out here, or we're not going to get that. So let's go back to the split screen with Nick. I think hopefully your mics will be okay, Nick, with you talking now.
Yeah, we shall see. Doesn't look like too many questions here, guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, throw them in there. We just wanted to pop on here for the Duo live show since there was some action in the markets. Talking about positions, we did just get long again on our Cody position. We took some profits out of that. Now we're getting long once again. Solana, we are about 3% lower than our sell. That is when we have our eyes on to buy back on any further dip. BNB, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, we are still long from lower level buys and profits there. And Todd's not really looking to raise the stop or sell any of those, hoping that stocks are kind of putting a low in. And at the worst case scenario, we see a little bit of a relief rally in Bitcoin, ETH, and BNB over the weekend that could then maybe set us up for a sell for a further drop in the future. For small cap coins, we did take a long on BMDA. You can buy that on Uniswap on the Ethereum network. We did go long in the Patreon at 10 cents. It went as high as 26 cents in the past 2 days, and it is right now sitting on very strong support right around 21 to 22 cents. A very small microcap project in the privacy sector, but something you might want to take a look at. Or if you want to learn more, join patreon.com/learncrypto to get ahead of the game on some of these crypto gems. We're really in the market cycle right now where, you know, the large caps and mid caps are becoming more predictable as far as trading. So our trading numbers are increasing, our win percentage is increasing, and what this does is this opens up some small cap plays where you can swing for the fences with a small amount of money to get into new projects that are trying to take advantage of the new bull market, that are launching real products that we can use, see, and audit.
I'm gonna slide to the FTM here. What was Big House asked about FTM? Let me slide to that chart real quick. You know, we brought this up before, Big House. Nothing's really changed. We've had the jump and the backup there 2-3 weeks ago. We're kind of coming back to that backup range. Technometer's 41.7. Looks like the OP is trying to go to another new low, so I still think you would call this a successful backup here. Still could come back down, I guess, that 43 level and try it again with this weakness, but FTM should still be good here on an intermediate term basis.
Take a look at Atom, ATOM, as well as Matic.
We're going to do ADA, Tether, Binance. Same type of thing here, had a good rebuy there a few weeks ago, right back near those levels. Technometer 40.3, so near 38 oversold. OP setting on the lows, so again, I still think good value level down here on ADA. Should be okay on that here as well. Matic, Tether, Binance, let's do that as well. Matic had that, 155 or so, back to 128. Technometer, 41.4, so not oversold, but near it. So again, maybe a little bit lower into the weekend. Let's see what happens here. Stock's still kind of ugly. Bitcoin 23.2. So nothing hurt yet. A little more weakness than I expected, but see how it goes here. Let me go back to the split screen here real quick, bring Nick back in. There you are, Nick.
Yeah, I don't know what else really to talk about. There isn't any major news breaking. As we know, Hong Kong has come out and they're flipping from negative crypto sentiment to positive crypto and really trying to embrace Bitcoin and some of the cryptocurrencies. So a lot of people are speculating that the next bull market really is going to be led by Asia, which I tend to believe. Asia does flip-flop on the matters, but when they are bullish, those citizens over in Asia are heavy gamblers, like to gamble, like to be active, and they jump into crypto, head first. So I believe if regulation clears up there and it does become legal once again, then Asia will lead. And looking at Asian exchanges, Asian-based products and projects, and really looking at how and where those citizens' investment flows are going is going to kind of lead the charge in the bull market, and where we can see some alpha compared to some of the general indices like Bitcoin itself. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that. I'm also very bullish on the Cosmos ecosystem, which is, again, Atom, Juno, Osmosis, and some of those. So keep an eye on those as things continue to pop up.
Appreciate
now, I guess
it.
one thing to talk about briefly before you get going, Todd, is we did take a entry on OP, Optimism. So Coinbase did launch something called Base. Base itself is a layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum, but there is no token. But Base will be utilizing Optimism to build out its vision. Now, Optimism does have a token called OP. We bought this yesterday, trying to ride a momentum pump, and even in the face of this market drawdown, OP is currently up 3 or 4% from our entry, and I think it's going to have some nice momentum if Bitcoin does do bottom here and does an APC higher towards 24 to 25,000 again. I think OP we're going to be able to close for a good 20 to 25% gainer. So maybe take a look at the OP chart or join us and stay up to date on our thoughts on OP and Optimism. Go ahead, Ted.
Now let me take it back over here. I've got RNDR in front of us. Again, one of those that I talked about a jump and a backup. We're trying to come back to the backup level there at buck 24 or so. Not much else to add on RNDR for Greg. There's Learn Crypto TV. Not sure who that is. We're going to give you a standard moderator there. I guess that'll give you the blue wrench. I think they changed something on YouTube the last couple of days. Let me go to Vet here. Vet Tether Binance. Let's try that. My mouse is a little laggy. I think I figured out the problem earlier. So there's Vet. Nice surge higher there. A weak pullback here off the highs. I would think you'd want to be a buyer of, that's about a 50% pullback. That one I would think would continue strong as well. Let's go back to UUP here on the stock charts. Let me bring that up here real quick. I'm going to look at the chart here. This is UUP, the long dollar ETF. I was looking for an ABC up, but I kind of wanted it more how I showed it. The thing is here, I could have just did an ABC. That was a quick B wave there possibly. So I still think probably the dollar, it got up to the level that I wanted, just didn't ride the way I wanted to. So again, my mouse is laggy, which is making it kind of tough for me. I still think the dollar could be the first ABC up or the first A of it. So I still think the dollar could pull back here. That would give us a little bit of, I would think, some rally potential in crypto, which is what we're looking for. So that could be good to go. Let's go back to Litecoin. Litecoin, Tether, Binance again. Seems like that's where most of the volume is for most of these coins. Go back to the 9-month. Litecoin's been leading the rally. I showed that a markup phase. Hopefully a little bit of reaccumulation here. Technometer, you can see 2-3 days ago got near oversold. We're 40.8. So a little more weakness on the weekend. We might come down and try to stab through that previous low there at 88 or so. So I think that'd be a spring and an uptrend. So I think Litecoin still could be okay as well. I think that catches us up on anybody looking at crypto. Again, here's the Elliott wave count. I showed this before. I still think maybe we've done the white 1, 2, 3, 4 up. We're in the wave 5 up to 28. This could be a 1, 2 that we're mopping up here. Or anybody just got in here again. You could count that the 5 waves up ended at that 25.2 and change, and we're some type of ABC down for the next month and a half or so. Could reach down to that 21.3 level again. And we'll worry about that probably next week. Back to you, Nick.
Yeah, so also if you see over in the comment section, I'm going to post it again. We did just do an interview video with Bermuda, the privacy-based microcap project. If you want to learn more about that, see if that interests you. But whether you're interested in microcap project or not, I would definitely tune in to go watch that. You do have a chance to win 500 BMDA tokens worth around $100 simply for liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and leaving your ERC20 wallet address in the comment section below that video. Also, if you are a patreon.com/learncrypto member and or sign up for Patreon in the next week, you'll be eligible for an additional 500 BMDA giveaway worth $100 if you win that. Obviously, it pays for 3 months of access to the private group. So whether or not you're interested in microcaps or not, still probably behooves you to go over there, interact, enter the contest, and if you want to join Patreon, there's a little bonus for you. It does give you a raffle ticket to try to win $100 for joining in the next 6 days.
Rocky Patel.
What else?
Hey, how you doing?
Let's go back. I've got somebody asked for, somebody said SOL. I think that's maybe slid off. So let me go back to SOL here real quick. Got a few more People asking SOL 42.1 on the tech after being around 47. Again, maybe back down and test near that 21 level possibly, but SOL still I think acts pretty well. Let's look at XTZ Tether Binance. XTZ 100% retracing the rally there on Wednesday. Tech was pretty overbought there, 54, 55 on the rally high, so back to 49. I'm not sure what to think about that. Again, I think these still are all headed higher, so I wouldn't be scared of XTZ. Do your own research, not individual investment advice. Maybe I'll run a disclaimer, maybe not. Let's go to Adam real quick. Got some people asking here. So Adam, Tether Binance. This is one we've been trying to trade a few times. Show the SOS, LPS, maybe a minor jump and a backup, Tech 43.6. You can see here we did have a, let's duplicate one of these on the last buy, see if we get another one. We had an oversold technometer on the 13th. Coming out of the hole there, we're really at that level or a hair lower, so nothing to brag about. Not oversold yet. Again, one that looks like we could still kind of try to lead it higher. Let me save that.
Yeah, and with Adam, you know, we're bullish on Cosmos for the next bull run. Now, that doesn't really help with short-term trading, but it does help with the overall macro picture that you probably want to own Atom or a different project that's using Tendermint in the Cosmos ecosystem. Whether that's we own Juno and we own Atom primarily right now. We did own Osmosis on the initial run up. We sold on that pump to rotate into other assets. So if you want to learn more about how to earn APY on Cosmos, we have Juno paired with Atom over on the Window decentralized exchange. That might sound really complex, but we're earning 21% APR over there simply by hodling those, because we want to hold those long term, but let's earn 21% on our money. And we can show you how to do that over on patreon.com/learncrypto if you need help. Essentially, you go to the DEX, you add Juno and Atom together in a liquidity pair, and then you can earn that 21% interest off of your tokens. So a lot of opportunities in the crypto space, especially if you think we already found a low and you're in this for some longer term holds. You want to take advantage of all the passive income, because the passive income is actually generated giving you yield in those tokens. So if you're right about those tokens, yeah, you're earning 21% APR now. But if the token's 10x, you're really earning 210% APR for the duration of your staking process. So
Want to say
I know
hello
it's
to
a little
Shane.
complicated, but we can get you through it.
Shane again, another long-time name. What's up, Shane? See you got Chat GPT helping you write some code. Chemo's in here. Daniel Johnson. I don't think I know that name, Daniel. I don't know if you're in. The Learn Crypto Discord. I'm not sure of that. Let me go to TEL, Tether Q Coin. You can see yesterday we did have a oversold technometer here. That one's kind of been range bound after a big October, November, December. So the tech's given a few good buys here recently. So I guess because of that, maybe we sprung that low from 3 weeks ago. I think you could be long TEL here as well. I would say. What's up, Coca-Cola?
Big House wanted you to look at the SQQQ ETF short NASDAQ.
I don't know about that. I'm still hoping for a little bit of a low here, so I don't like selling short in the hole. If you got here before that, might be okay. Let me run this disclaimer real quick, since I am a registered investment advisor. My regulators do watch.
There is a high degree of risk involved in trading cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns.
All righty.
What else is going on today, guys? Is there any news stories that we may have missed? Any charts that you want Todd to look at, or any just fundamental questions you want to ask about crypto or stocks? We're here to answer those. We're going to hang out here for a little while longer, see what is going on. Wanted to pop on with all the volatility in the markets, both the stock and the crypto market showing some volatility. It is pretty funny how all the influencers at 25,000 were calling for 30, 35, 40,000 on Bitcoin, and now that we've had a little bit of red, now they're calling for 6,000 is still in play, 10,000 is still in play. These are some of the biggest accounts in crypto. I think the real alpha is from small and mid-sized crypto accounts, not really trying to harvest for followers anymore, and kind of staying true to their convictions on some short-term, mid-term, and long-term plays versus it seems like the big accounts get away with flip-flopping kind of like Jim Cramer does on a daily basis, yet he has 1 million followers. So it's pretty ironic and pretty funny. If you try to trade some of their news feeds, Todd, it would be a disaster.
No doubt. What's up, Zimmy Jim? Lumber futures. I used to chart futures and then I didn't, but I have started a new job here on the side, kind of. So we are bringing futures back probably to my software. So if you ask me that next week, Shane, I might have an answer of yes to that. Probably will have. Same with cattle. I should have all that back in my software. So we could discuss that. So everyone knows I did go to New York for something that did work out well. Can't really share much, but I'll share some information when I can.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to go to my trading view again.
Next journey.
Let me go to my trading view. I don't know. Can everybody read the chat box now the way I put it in there? I don't know if that's too much information or what. Anybody would tell me the chat box looks okay there, or screw it and delete it?
I think it looks good. You can definitely read it. You're missing like the bottom 3 or 4 messages. They don't fit on the screen, so maybe the chat box needs to be moved up a little bit of resize. But
I mean, it should roll up. That's why I made it smaller, but they should roll. Right there, they rolled, right? We should be good. Chris Ish, what's up? Why don't you have a wrench? I gave you a wrench. Chris says it looks good, so I guess we're all right.
I know some people do like that so they can watch the video and see what's going on in the chat at the same time. So, for example, I have YouTube up on the other screen, and right now I can't watch both because the chat isn't fitting next to the screen based on my monitor dimensions.
Yeah, and then we've got the scrolling all of our social media, TikTok we've been on, more so, etc. So just trying to liven it up a little bit. Got a scrolling text there talking about the course, but maybe we can put for buying Bitcoin or SOL or something on there possibly. So we'll see what's up. The new messages should roll. So again, there's Joe C coming up. The last 3, Carrie's already talked, but hasn't rolled. But I'll check that out. I'm just trying to add a few things here. Trying to add the price of Bitcoin as well on some of the pages. So just checking out. Go back to Nick and I and probably wrap this thing up.
Are there any other questions? I'm surprised at how quiet it is today based on all the action in the markets, but I guess it is Friday. It is almost market close time, and people are kind of living their life. Again, to kind of recap, we did get a new entry on Cody. We sold it higher. We are buying it back off the bullish divergence. We took an entry into OP yesterday, a little over $3. It is currently up to $3.17. Unless Bitcoin really falls out, I think that OP will lead the charge just based on the base launch by Coinbase and that being built on Optimism, which ticker symbol is OP. I think you're going to get some momentum and follow through there. Todd is remaining long on our BTC, BNB, and ETH positions with profit stops much lower. We're looking at a possibility of at least an ABC relief rally here, which will give us a chance to sell Bitcoin $1,000 or $1,500 at the worst case scenario. And we are monitoring Solana very closely to give us a reason to buy. It is coming drastically off the high from February 20th, but not really getting oversold or not really setting up with a bullish divergence or any easy buy setup. So we're still kind of waiting on that one. And then Floki as well did come down to the 0.382, but not quite to the 50% fib retracement. So we're kind of looking for a reason to buy back Floki as well. They have continued to make new partnerships. Very bullish news listed on KuCoin, etc. And I want to get involved in that before the inevitable listing on Binance. Does that Binance listing happen tomorrow? Does it happen in a month, or does it happen in a year? I don't know. But based on the interactions and the amount of volume, TVL, etc., it has on the BSC network, which is Binance's network essentially, I think it's inevitable that Floki will be listed on Binance at some point.
Crypto Light, looks like you jumped in, or I believe you're from Tio's channel, I believe, from Twitter, etc. But let me roll back I've mentioned this a couple times. Let me go back to the Bitcoin chart, another one, so it's a little cleaner. We've got the 5 waves up in purple, so it ended at 25.2. Again, that wasn't my preferred count, but that could work. We did have a sell up in that 25 area. We had the overbought technometers just for like an hour. I didn't jump on those because I thought we could work higher, but he just said wave A down on the 28th, and then ABC should hold 20,000. Basically, that's what I'm showing here. Wave A is ending right now or maybe this weekend. And then we bounce up here, let's just say 24, 24.5. Then we come down one more time, shake the trees, probably break that 21.3 level, scare everyone out down here around 21. And then we'd be ready to try the upside for real. So definitely a possibility on that count. We'll watch that. If I can get a sell on a rally above 24, again, we might take it for trading positions. But we'll worry about that when we get there.
Boom.
What would tell you if we're in a big wave 3 down in stocks? I know you're talking about that big house. I mean, probably any more weakness from here on stocks is going to bother me. So,
and we are seeing stocks starting to give it up with 30 minutes left of the close. The Dow is down. Dow futures are down 430, and Nasdaq is down 260. So this is getting back towards the lows of the day, which should probably put pressure on Bitcoin, which in turn will put some pressure on our altcoins that we're looking to buy back. So we'll see. Bitcoin is still holding these 23,200 levels after they wicked already to 22,900 earlier today. So far trying to hold on to it. I know that your technometers, Todd, aren't quite oversold on stocks or Bitcoin. So maybe one more red bar and we're still on track for a more bullish count. What do you think?
that's the problem. The SPY here, technometers 43. Down here at the lows, not getting oversold. So there's really no capitulation. It's just good, solid, slow selling. So that is a problem. That could keep Bitcoin on the defensive for the weekend. Could give us that breakdown, a little bit lower the next couple of days. So yeah, I'm a little bit concerned by that. I'm not too long stocks, got an SPY position, as I mentioned, and a few stocks, but nothing major. So that is the fly in the ointment here is if stocks are ready to collapse, Bitcoin's going to struggle in that environment. So we'll see how early next week goes. What's up, Luis Alvarado?
Outside of going live, guys, we do post some recorded videos, so make sure to check out our most recent recorded video with Bermuda. This is a privacy project microcap. It is up about 140% since the video went live, but it's still, the market cap is still only around 3 million. Check it out. Even if you're not interested, like the video, leave a comment in the comment section below with your ERC20 wallet address for a chance to win $100. Also, if you've been on the fence about joining me and Todd at patreon.com/learncrypto, all current and new members, all members at the end of this month will be eligible for that $100 giveaway. Essentially, maybe that'll teeter you over the edge of signing up. And if you win, then that's 3 months of a membership paid right there. Any other questions, comments, concerns about the charts, about fundamentals, about news? What do we got going on, guys? A little quiet today, but I know everybody's just watching and seeing if we're going to see some red bars across the board here in both crypto and stocks.
Bye, bye, bye!
Uh-oh. Todd's saying the bottom's near.
Crypto light
close.
18.5 on Bitcoin. You're right. It would be that right shoulder. I don't think it'll go that low, but that would make that pattern look way much better, no doubt.
I'm hoping we don't go to 18.5. I'm not really seeing that in the cards.
Appreciate that. Been a long time. C-Bud, what's up?
Purchased the course back in 2016. Am I still able to log in? Yeah, you should have lifetime access to the course and any updates that may have been done over the past 5 years.
Yeah, Bud, you should have no problem. Go to Learn Crypto, log in. If you have a problem, go to the live chat box there. I'll probably grab that or carry and send you a new password or whatever. But yeah, you have lifetime access, so not an issue.
Take a look at Crypto Light's comment. It is a Wyckoff comment if you want to pull up the Bitcoin chart and kind of see what he's thinking there, Todd.
On the Bitcoin. me go back and bring in the daily 9 months chart.
Looks like you might need to swap screens out here.
Look at the top of the daily 4-hour wire. Looks like another Wyckoff. I'm not sure exactly. Let me go to that chart. Not sure exactly what's up. Hasta la vista, Barbie. I mean, I'm still trying to play this accumulation. I mean, backing up here to 21.7 again. I'm not sure. Just call that a little extra backup before we rock and roll. So I'm not sure on what you're talking about there. Rising accumulation channel 22.2. Definitely. But we'll break that if we get an ABC down. So got to think about that. Cake. We did not do cake. Let me go cake real quick so nobody's.
Well, he's pulling up the cake chart. Really, the move on cake and what it's always been. We have traded it in the past. You know, we got in cake around $2.65, traded it all the way up to $44. And I think we ended up buying it back at $15 or something and just been farming with it. Obviously, it is probably in the $4 or $5 range now. But essentially, we put cake into various pools, earn that APY, sell all of those rewards for BNB. As you know, BNB has been leading Bitcoin for majority of this bear market. So that was a good choice, and that's going to be continuing what we're going to do with all of our cake rewards.
Let me see. For some reason, my cake chart wasn't coming on the software. I think I'm getting a little laggy again. Let me see if that'll load. And I am having troubles here. Hold on one second. You're still on here, Nick. If you have anything else, let me try to grab this cake chart.
But Skycam said, glad you guys are still doing these. Hope you guys are well. Yeah, we just actually got back to doing the duo live shows recently. Between COVID and focusing on Patreon and everything else, YouTube kind of slid away from us. But we're getting back on YouTube now, getting back on the grind, and trying to build back up the community that we once had when we were live on here, you know, with 500, 600, 700 people watching our live shows. Now we're somewhere between 50 to 200 people usually watching live shows, so slowly building it back up. I think this is our third show back on. Hasta la vista, Barbie. That's a good name. I like that. Hello, Sir Butterfield and Nick. Why does he get a Sir Butterfield and all I get is Nick? You can't call me the Hellman or Crypto Hitman or something. I just get lame old Nick.
Let me go to this cake chart real quick. Cake, you can see here, third from the bottom, we got the OP actually touching a new low today. We did have an oversold technometer at these last lows. We're at 40.88. So again, I still think Cake had that strong rally off the lows. We're correcting that and can turn higher again.
RJ says Patreon is great. Thanks for all the answers you guys provide. Yeah, I mean, Patreon, the reason that Patreon is great is you get in the private Discord, but it's a community in there. So, like, yeah, me and Todd give our trading calls, and you can follow those to the T if you want. We, you know, historically have won much more than we have lost in there. But also, it's just a good place for you to ask questions or keep you kind of up to date with what's going on in the crypto ecosystem all in one place. And then there's plenty of good technical analysis and fundamental analysis that is given out there by the community members. You know, there's so many projects. I'm not going to follow everything. I don't have room in my portfolio to follow everything. But you might pick up some interesting ideas from some of the other community members. And at $30 a month, $40 a month, it's like $1 a day. I mean, seriously, one trade in something, you know, one 15% winner pays for multiple months of being in that Patreon group. I think you can get a 10% discount if you sign up for a year at patreon.com/learncrypto, and it's like $432 for a year. It literally costs me more to pay for Zoom, where we're doing these conference calls on, than it does for you to be in a private group that's giving out trades on a daily and weekly basis.
I think that's it. I've had a long week being in New York and back, and I need a neck massage. And I might go get a beer, which I normally don't do much of, but I have had a long week. Appreciate it, guys. Learn everything in Discord. I mean, definitely Nick's done quite a bit of teaching in there for what he's in charge of, no doubt. So if we're done, I'm going to run, again, a commercial on the Discord, $30, $40 a month. We do manage crypto and stock assets. If you're interested, If you don't have time,
Shout out to everybody in here. Make sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Also hit that little notification bell as we are starting to go live more frequently. And until next time, stay tuned for your daily updates on cryptocurrencies and stocks right here at Learn Crypto.
all right, we're out. See you.
Warren Buffett, American investor, business tycoon, and one of the wealthiest people in the world, once said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." But how is that possible? Well, knowledge is power. In 2020, it is no longer news that cryptocurrencies are the currency of the digital future. Bitcoin's stability amidst unprecedented global economic impacts from COVID-19 has proven once again that crypto is here to stay. Learning how to trade, when to trade, and where to trade crypto assets can make the difference between success and failure. At LearnCrypto.io, we offer a pathway to sustainable and lifelong wealth by helping open-minded beginners and experienced traders navigate the thin ice of the cryptocurrency markets. Live shows, interviews, coin reviews, fundamental analysis, predictive trading bots, and open chat access to a community of real traders. These are just a few of the benefits you'll receive with a membership on patreon.com/LearnCrypto. Sign up today if you strive to build yourself a brighter tomorrow.
Are you intrigued by cryptocurrency, but just aren't sure how you can get started investing? Maybe you are simply too busy to trade your own cryptocurrency account since it is 365, 24/7. Don't hold back any longer. With LearnCrypto.io, you can have a seasoned professional show you how. Todd W. Butterfield is a leader in trading with numerous real money trading successes to his name over the years. He owns LearnCrypto.io, the original Wyckoff Stock Market Institute, WyckoffSMI.com, as well as the Black Bay Group, a registered investment advisor. He has also created state-of-the-art software, consolidating over 100 plus crypto exchanges volume, as well as his own Wyckoff proprietary indicators. With today's stressful and busy lifestyles, isn't it time you considered having a knowledgeable investor manage your crypto account? In these unprecedented times, it is the perfect season to seriously consider LearnCrypto.io's private client group and add cryptocurrencies to your investment portfolio.
We'll see you all again. Sleep tight.